First of all, salute to you, my brother,
Thank you.
senior.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have right
Big
now
up to Mills and Zab.
we have the trainers of Edwin De Los Santos and Floyd Kid Schofield, the father of Floyd Kid Schofield, and the trainer of Edwin De Los Santos, Chelo. And we trying to, ladies and gentlemen, we think that this will be a fantastic fight going into the future right now, 2025, and we trying to have some organic conversations about how we think this fight will go down with the pioneers. These are the pioneers of the guys.
I
So, what do
think,
you guys think?
yeah, man, I give you props, man. You call us out. Nobody had called us out, man. You had big cojones to do that, you know. Big up to
No,
you
but I
guys,
love.
man. Like
Now it
we
ain't
constantly
kahunas.
looking, we constantly looking to get into a fight, and for the first time in our career, we got somebody call us out. That was big. Like that, like kind of shocked me, especially coming from you guys, you know.
Yeah, we
But salute to that,
Especially
advocate.
man.
coming
I
from you
respect that.
guys.
I
What does
respect
that
that.
mean?
Yeah, now
Especially coming from you guys. Talk to me, Chelo. What's that mean?
Nah, somebody that's coming up in the rankings and haven't fought nobody who's really, you know what I'm saying? I think we fought better opposition than you guys, you know what I'm saying?
y'all
And for you
did.
to take that jump, and for you to jump from where you at to Edwin, I think that's a big leap. I think, as a
Yeah,
fan, and as a fan, I would avoid Edwin as of right now in this time of your career. I
but
think a couple of more fights
then
down the
you
line.
then you miss legacy. That's like if Ali, when he was challenging Liston, everybody was like, "Yo, don't Liston gonna kill you." But then you miss greatness if you don't take the risk. And why not eat with our brother? He's a Dominican brother. He's gonna take the money back to the country. So why would we eat with anybody else that's up there that's
We,
not of our time at this
oh no,
moment?
that's good. If that's your
Yeah,
mentality, okay, I respect that. But we're not here for the money. We're here for
right,
legacy, man.
right. And
We're
so
here to
it's
make a
Floyd.
name. And I don't think it's right at this moment being Dominican, like you just mentioned. Why don't we leave it to down the line where you got something to bring to the table?
We got
Like
we,
right now, we
we
don't.
got to
Right
fight for the
now,
title. We got
right
to
now,
fight for the title
no
because we're gonna be
disrespect.
mandatory.
No disrespect to your fight, to your son or you, but we're looking in front of us. We're not looking to go back.
Okay, but I'm saying it's not
You know
backwards
what I'm
because
saying?
we're gonna.
Like we're looking for guys that with a title and everything. But listen, I'm open for that fight. I
But
already made a
listen,
phone call.
what I'm saying to you is we're gonna be mandatory for the title. If
Okay,
Tank
yeah,
vacate
yeah,
the
yeah.
title, hold on. If Tank vacate the title, then we saying that we would rather fight your
Legacy.
guy instead of fighting somebody
Okay,
easier. So
okay.
you're saying not to challenge that guy for the title
No,
at
because
that moment? I
the
don't
way
understand.
they put it to me, the way that what I heard was like you guys was challenging us as the next opponent. Like they didn't mention being a title involved. They didn't mention none of that.
No, that's what we were saying. We were saying that they were saying that Tank is going up and the title gonna be
Oh,
vacant.
okay.
And
Oh,
so they
now
was
that
asking us
that
who
I
would we
cleared the
rather
air.
fight, and we were saying we would rather fight the number three
Oh,
guy instead of fighting
yes,
Frank
yes. That
Martin,
makes a
number
lot of
12.
sense. That makes a lot of sense now.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
that's what we was talking about.
Okay, okay.
We
No,
was
that's
just picking
there.
Edwin out of
Definitely.
the blue, the toughest guy that we think the toughest guy besides Tank out of the blue. We wasn't just picking him just to pick him.
Okay,
Nobody
okay.
was that.
I see. Now I respect that. Yeah. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. But yo, listen, let's try to make it happen on your end. I already spoke to my peoples. I
Yeah, they
already spoke
just
to
waiting
Luda
to see.
Cuba. I spoke to Samson. And that you just brought up my eyes. You just opened my eyes, and like I was like, oh, wow, good freaking fight. That
Right,
would be great for the
because
fan. And being that they both ranked there, that'd be excellent.
yeah, they just waiting for Tank. Tank said he's moving up. He vacating, and Zepeda's supposed to fight Shakur. So the one that's in line for the title is Floyd, and Floyd got to fight somebody.
Oh, beautiful. Oh yeah.
So
So listen, we available. We'll be available for you guys. We'll be more than
okay, at
happy.
least we on the same
We
page, so you ain't having to fit on me.
Nah, we'll be more than happy to share the ring with you guys, man. Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah,
What is Fab showing
we are
us?
we are fan. We are a fan of you guys. Been watching you also. We've been watching. We got our eyes on you guys. You see
You
you doing
know,
your thing.
I see the post, and everybody gonna have their comments. That everybody, it's hard to say that you got more experience than somebody that get the champions ready. That's why most people don't know Floyd or his experience. So to them, they like, oh, this kid is just an ordinary kid. But no, he was getting the champions ready for their title fights. So he's not ordinary, and he got more experience than people think. But he's getting bored in the ring like his last fight of these easy opponents. That's why I'm calling out the Tanks and the Shakurs, and because I seen what he could do to them. So I'm not worried about what anybody say. I believe in my kid. I won't put him in there if I didn't. So whoever said that post on that message, that's for them, pound for pound.
But listen, Cena, about you stopping us, I don't think that's gonna happen though.
You know, everything starts in the mind. It starts in the mind. So you're gonna think the
Oh,
way
you're
you
gonna
gotta
work the
think for your
mind,
guy.
yeah.
You
You're gonna
gotta
work the
think
mind.
that
We're gonna work
way.
the body.
Yeah, you gotta think that. You know, it's a
Love
great
it.
fight. Either way, the Dominican people win. So that's all that matters to us. And he's young, so a loss to him is experience. So
Yes,
we don't
yes.
fear
Mm.
loss. We don't fear none of that. We
That's a
just
good way to
love fight.
that's a good way to look at things.
What happened to you? This brother up there cracking up between him and
Okay.
Zad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Y'all can read
go crazy.
the chats. Why don't y'all read the chats? Y'all can
No,
read
I
them.
got one. All right. So Freeze Temp, thank you for the $10. Mills, your channel is awesome. Thank you,
Yeah,
Freeze Temp. I
yeah.
really appreciate y'all. I love that we can come together. Look at Zeb getting all into the comments
Right,
and
that's
stuff.
what I said.
Guys, get
Y'all
into
can
the
read them.
polls as well, all right? Who do you think wins this fight? Edwin De Los Santos or Floyd Schofield? Place your vote right now
Big
on the
fight.
YouTube channel.
Yeah,
When are you
I don't.
Cena, when are you back on again? You got
We
anything planned?
February. We fight 4 times a year, so we're gonna be fighting 4 times up and coming anyway, and we got to
Four
fight for the
times.
title anyway
Mm.
because
Big foot.
we held the WBA title over a year and a half now, so we got to fight for that title. So it's a good thing. I'm looking forward to having an explosive show because I don't think Shakur gonna give us the shot. So
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So what? You got a date already? You have a date?
they said it end of February.
And
The
the
end of
February.
February.
Yeah, I think I don't know for sure if we on that Ortiz card, but I believe Ortiz fight February too.
You have an opponent or no?
Nah, we don't know the opponent yet. That's why we said we was
Oh,
saying who we think the opponent should
that'd
be.
be cool. Cool. Yeah.
That's where we is at with it.
can
So how do y'all
can we
feel
like
about fighting Schofield? How do y'all guys feel about fighting Schofield?
Oh, us. We would love that fight,
If
man.
it's
That'd be
for
a great.
a title shot, why not? If they
That'd be
want
a
to take
good
a
fight.
title shot against us, it's something crazy.
Yeah,
Right.
that'll be a good outcome. That'll be a good
let's
outcome.
let's relive the moment that we did the other day, senior, right? Let's talk about this, right? What would you guys do to De Los Santos that Shakur Stevenson couldn't
Mm.
do? And you replied, "We gonna knock him out." When you said that, right? What do you see? Tell the trainer in his eyes right now what you see.
See, but the trainer, I would have to tell him after the fight because we strategists.
So
Yeah.
He got his guy, I got my
tell
guy.
the audience.
We're
Tell
gonna come
the
in the cage.
audience that I'm an audience.
Now,
I'm an
I'm not
audience right now.
gonna tell the audience. I'm
So
gonna say at the end of that night. I
tell
say
the
at the end of
viewers.
that night. At the end of that night, we will shock the people. Win, lose, or draw.
But
They will be
it.
shocked.
You mentioned it the other day when you had the interview.
Yeah, yeah. And I still
All right,
stand on it. But that's
so
nothing
repeat
for us to
it. Just
debate
he just
about.
asking you to repeat it so I can hear it from your mouth.
He just repeated it. He just repeated it. I believe my son. I believe my son would stop everybody that's in that top five. Even Tank. I already said that. So it ain't like,
Hold it
and
down, Zach.
people gonna say that's cap, that's
Hold it
far
down.
fetched. Because I mentioned Tank also. So all of them, I'm gonna stand by my son on stopping. And I know you're gonna stand by your guy. If you don't, you shouldn't be in your guy corner if you don't believe him in him
100%.
150%.
So senior,
Yes.
um, in February, right? When they ask you, they send you a list of 2, 3 guys and the ranking. You're gonna pick us though, right? You're
No,
not
they
gonna
don't
Mm.
send it. They don't send
okay.
it.
You're
They
not
don't
gonna
send
pick
us a
number
list.
10 or 12.
They don't send us a list like that. We
Oh, they
already
don't give
told.
you. They don't give you
We
options. They don't give you
already.
options.
We already told them y'all name who we felt we should
Oh,
fight. Like that's
okay,
why we even in the media thing. We
okay.
already gave it to Shakur. Shakur waiting to see what's the pay they're gonna do. And then after that, we got to pick an opponent. And they said, what about Frank Martin? And we said, no, what about Edwin? So we already put all the stuff in
Whoa.
the talk. So now it's
No,
on
what about
Oscar and the
Edwin?
zone,
Okay,
Like that.
good, good.
And then it's on y'all. If they gave y'all the call to, you tell them, yes, we'll take that fight.
Oh no, I found out. I found out today, and I made the call myself.
Right. But
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
good.
going
I
to wait until
called. I called. Yeah,
January. They're going
we
to wait
more than
until
interested.
January when them books get open again. So
Yeah,
the call will probably be just let them know in
Yeah,
January.
but
Like,
hold on. Hold on, guys. If they're gonna make a fight happen for February, they're gonna let you guys know way before that.
yeah.
nah, that for us it never worked like that. For us, we get in shape, go ready for our camps. Like we stay in shape. They
Okay.
give us our opponent probably like 3 weeks out. Be like y'all fighting him. It ain't
Three
like we got an
weeks?
8 week
3 weeks.
camp set. Yeah, it ain't like we got an 8 week
Damn.
camp setting up for any opponent. And like this last fight, they told us 10 rounds, then they turned around. No, y'all fighting 12 rounds. So we never had it that easy. Where they gonna
Wait a
tell us who
minute.
we got.
Wait a
That's
minute.
crazy. I never heard of that.
That's
Yeah, we
crazy,
love
bro.
it. We love it. It's warrior mode. We love it. We
Wow.
ready. We
So
love it.
in other words, you're not gonna have nobody simulate Edwin style.
Now we're not worried about Edward's
Oh,
style. It's basic to us.
you're not worried about Edwin style.
Hey.
Ooh,
No.
basic
It's
to it.
only
Oh.
5 styles of boxing, and every style got a counter style. So Edward can't do nothing that we
And
don't know already.
and you got the answer for all five
Edward
styles.
don't know all 5 styles, but I know
Oh, Edwin
exactly
doesn't
which
know
ones he
all
knows.
five styles.
No, Edwin is good. I'm not gonna crap on it,
No,
but
no,
Edwin don't know all
haven't
five
seen.
styles.
Listen, you
He
haven't
don't.
seen. You haven't seen. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But
You want to know how I know he
I,
don't? Because
you tell me.
if he knew all 5 styles, he would have stopped. He would have stopped Shakur. Because there's only one style that could beat Shakur, and Shakur know because we be whipping on Shakur. So if we whip on Shakur and Shakur beat your guy, what you think we gonna do to your guy?
Okay,
Hmm.
so you
And
believe
you
in
can
that?
ask Shakur. You
So
can
you
ask
believe?
Shakur
So
who
you
we
believe?
got ready for the fight. We got
So
him ready for
senior,
the fight
senior.
though.
So senior, you believe on that theory? Like if this guy beat this guy, I could beat that guy. 'Cause
No, I
that
believe in
doesn't work in
I,
boxing.
I
That
believe science of
doesn't happen
boxing.
in boxing. Ask that.
I believe the science of boxing. For every style is a counter
Oh,
style.
there
And
is.
if
You're
you stick to the
100% right.
science
But
of
can you?
boxing,
Okay.
if you stick to the science of boxing and the basics of boxing with the correct defense, you won't get hurt and you will triumph if your IQ is higher. Edwin is not going to be no competition for us.
Damn.
And when I show y'all going to be shocked. He got power, but he's stationary for us. We would
Okay.
destroy him as a switch
Listen. Oh,
fighter.
look.
Watch, you are going to see.
Listen. If that fight happens, I
It's
want
going
to
to
put a little
happen.
wager. I want to put a little wager on the side with you.
Yeah, we're going to put a brotherly wager because it's all love.
Yeah,
It's an
definitely,
opportunity.
definitely.
It's an opportunity, and we're gonna love it. It's gonna be
And
competitive.
I might call around where we gonna stop your son.
My
Oh
son
shit.
never been stopped. You should ask Tank and Devin
I
and them.
don't.
We got them
We not
ready
Tank
to
or
fight.
Devin. That's the whole
Hold up.
problem. We
You
not
Wow.
might,
Tank or Devin.
no, you we
We're not
have
Tank or
ask
Devin.
JoJo, ask JoJo, ask all
No,
of them,
Jojo. We're
ask
not
all of
asking
them.
nobody. We want
No,
to
what
see
I'm
for
saying,
ourselves.
ask
We're
all
gonna
of
want.
them he been in the
We're
ring
gonna
with.
see for ourselves, and we're gonna
Even
show
even
you.
ask Shakur. Ask Shakur, was he tougher than your guy?
No,
You could
bro,
go
bro.
straight to the
You ask
source and go
Shakur
beat
that.
your guy.
I got money. I got money on that
No,
right now.
bet
You
it.
call Shakur. Shakur's gonna say he won't even say he won't even mention your son as
What
one of
I
the toughest guy he ever fought or
really?
spar.
You could just go to his interviews. Oh, right. You could go to his interviews. He talk about kids sparring difficult, hard, challenging, hard to figure out. It's right there on YouTube. You don't
Yeah.
have to go to nobody else. Words. Go to Shakur's interview himself.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
And I
wait.
got
Tell
receipts
me.
of him calling
So the
us back
Shakur.
to training camps to get him ready for his title fight.
Listen.
We helped him probably get ready
Listen.
to
I'm gonna
whip
tell
your
you
guy.
one thing. Sparring is sparring.
No, sparring ain't sparring for us is war. It's practice and battle. What you talking
Okay.
about? That's that we don't pity pat in there. It's battle in there. We go in there. Floyd broke a rib in there.
Yeah.
Floyd broke jaws in there. We don't go in there playing. Ask people. They paid us in JoJo camp. Please, we don't want you to hurt the champion. You can stay in camp, but please, you can't hit him no more. Ask. Why don't you go ask Adrian Broner in there when we was in there with them, and they like, yo, you can't keep hitting that hard. Or when we was in there with Mason,
I
or
got
when we was in there
listen.
with Mason.
I got a lot of stories of us in camp. Also,
Well, I don't have a lot
I
of
have
stories of y'all in
a lot
camp,
of I have a
but
lot of
I've been
stories
everywhere.
with champions, but I don't talk about it.
Well, what I'm saying is the champions that talk to
Cause
me about
those are
Edwin, they don't
sparring.
talk like that.
Those are sparring
What I'm
sections.
saying
And we
is
did,
the
yo, listen,
champions.
we did really, really good. Maybe if I lost a round or two against world class fighters,
I'm just saying
it's one
the
too many.
champions never told me nothing about Edwin when we talked to them about Edwin.
Edwin just
That's
came
all
into
I'm
the
saying.
scene.
So I've been in
Edwin
the
just came
gyms.
into the scene the other
I
day.
think what I'm saying is I never hear nothing challenging about Edwin.
Oh,
And that's all I'm saying when I talk to all of these champions that I work in their camp with. Edwin ain't
okay.
a threat in the boxing circuit, brother. It is what it is. But Kid Austin is ringing bells in the boxing circuit. That's all I'm saying. And you're gonna see why when we get in there with your guy.
So
We don't have to
Oh
hype it
yeah.
up. It's
basically,
gonna be a big
Listen,
fight.
set the game up properly.
you don't hear about Edwin because he's not flapping his gums like everybody else on the internet.
No, I'm not
Edwin
saying that. I said
Edwin stays low key.
I said the
So
champions that I speak to never
all
tell me that. I didn't say Edwin
but
didn't
the
say nothing.
champions that Edwin fought with, you probably gotta ask them. See what they tell
Tell
you.
me who, and I asked
Okay?
them. I got
Okay?
connections with
Got
everybody. I asked them.
connections.
Yeah, with
You go
everybody. I
you
asked
guys
them. I'm
you can
not
start
saying
with
that it ain't true, brother. I'm
Brian
not arguing.
Normatina. We helped out Brian Normatina.
I know him personally,
So you
but
could call
but
him.
I
You can
don't
ask
think you would
him.
say Edwin is a
You
threat for
can ask
Kid.
How did that go?
Africa.
How did that go,
Richardson,
Chelo?
you can ask him.
All I'm saying
Senior,
is ask Norman, do you think that,
You can
ask Norman
ask.
yourself,
we
do he
did,
think that
we
Kid
did,
Austin would be a threat?
we did. We asked
As a
Edwin.
matter of
We
fact,
asked him.
ask Brian.
No, I
Your son
said
ever work
no.
with
He
Norman?
said Norman. I said he could ask Norman, do he think Kid Austin would be that easy for Edwin? Since they sparred Norman and Norman no Kid.
He
Hold on.
answered it.
Ask him who give him the better
He's
work. Ask him
actually
what he
he's
thinks.
here. He's in
He
the
never
comment
shared the
section
ring
right
with
now.
Floyd, so how would he know who would give him the better work?
He's in the comments
He
saying
was never
no.
in the. You just mentioned he was in the ring with Austin,
No,
no?
I said he knows
Oh,
him. I never
okay.
said they shared rings together. I never said that. But the bottom line is, if we share the ring, y'all will find out. That's all we could say. It ain't nothing to hype it about. It's gonna be a hype fight anyway.
Yeah, I hope when the call comes, I hope you'll answer it. For
Brother, we
real.
never, let me tell you, you should look at my pedigree. We never ducked no call. We actually throw this shit ourselves because we signed to ourselves. We wouldn't have called y'all out if we didn't want to fight. We don't
No,
bluff over here.
like that. I like that.
So no, if I
I
if
hope
I
it's not
ask
for
you to
clout.
if I
I
ask you to
hope it's
come
not
to
for
the thing,
clout.
we won't duck it.
I
We
hope
won't duck
you're
it,
not
King.
calling. I hope you didn't call them for clout.
I never called.
Clout.
Did I call you for clout, Mally, when we brought up the topic when the topic came up?
I'm just hoping it's not for
No,
clout.
I
I
was
You
hope
talking to
it's.
me?
asking you the question. Did I call y'all for clout when Edwin got brought up, or was it just brought up randomly in the topic?
Nah, you didn't call for clout. Nah.
Right. I didn't call for. We were just talking about who would we fight for the title, and
Right.
they said, well, who will be good, and we said Edwin will be good. We didn't call for no clout. It ain't clout fighting a dangerous fighter with power to throw punches at your head. This is real life. People could die in there. We don't see that as clout. Edwin is a dangerous fighter, so don't think we
No, no,
underestimate you guys.
That's dope.
no.
All
Everyone's
right.
easy. You said everyone's easy.
It is easy to
Easy
us, but
work.
don't think that mean that we underestimating him because it's
You
easy
got
to
the
us.
five. You got the five. You said you got the five.
That sounds good. It's gonna be a good fight, brother. Amazing fight.
You mentioned you got
I
the
hope they
five.
allow it because the zone at the end of the day got the final say. The zone has the final
Nah, I
say.
think your
So
son is a great fighter, little fighter. I think he lack a little more
A
experience.
little fighter?
You
That's
know,
what
he's
I
an up
heard.
and coming
Yeah.
fighter. He's in the rankings. He got in
he's
there.
young.
He's
He's
in there
young.
for
He's
a
a
reason.
baby.
But I don't think. Listen, if that was my son, I won't put him against Edwin de los Santos. Not right now.
Man.
No.
Nah,
I love that though.
If
nah.
I
that
love
was
it.
Out of
my
I
respect.
love
Nah, I'm
son,
that.
serious. I'm being serious, sincere.
the
I'm
father of
dead
love.
serious.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Most
Out
people
of
would say
respect,
that. I
I
love
wouldn't do Edwin de los Santos. I would look a different direction. I'll take a different route. For
Like with
now.
who?
For now.
Like with who? Who would you pick to fight the title with? If you was in
Peter.
my position, who
Say
would you
Peter.
pick?
Look,
The paper
Andy
going
Reese.
to fight.
Andy Reese will be a little closer for you
So you
guys. That's
would say skip. You would say skip over your guy to bring
no,
him
I don't want.
up.
No, I want the fight now. If it's
Right.
for a title, I
And I
definitely
said
want
for
you.
the title, who else will we fight?
You got
I mean, it would be brawl. They
Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz.
listen. Number one,
Say,
Edwin, they trying to skip over
no,
any damn way
we
because
not.
you
We not.
already know how it is with our blood. They trying to skip him anyway.
Yeah, I
So
know.
we the ones saying let us fight him. They
Yeah.
said, yo, let us fight number 8, number 9, number 12. We said, nah, give us him. That's our
That's
brother. So don't think
respect.
that we
Respect.
don't
Nah,
think
nah, nah.
it's a.
Respect.
They
Respect.
think it's a hard fight too. So for
Respect.
us, we
Respect.
going against all obstacles, and we don't care on taking the challenge because win, lose, or draw, it's still a win for us. If we put on a good fight, do
Yeah.
what we
Not,
got to do, we
not
the
only
best
that, but
fighter.
you
He don't even
like
got a strong man strength.
you mentioned earlier, you could rebuild. You're still young. You
But
know.
he's gonna stop your guy, and this is what's gonna be so amazing. And then we gonna stop Shakur,
You
and
could
then
come.
people gonna say this kid is the
You
greatest. Then we
could
gonna
come
go up to
back.
140 and become undisputed. And y'all gonna say his dad wasn't crazy. And then I'm gonna say y'all fighters was great, but they just came at the wrong time against the greatest boxer of all time. And y'all gonna